Hi everybody, welcome to another video of, well, semi-vintage electronic stuff, we'll call it. This is a little off the beaten path. It's not a TV, not a radio, and it's really not that old. It's maybe about 20 some odd years old. This is a SanDisk model SDV1R digital photo viewer for TV. This is something you would hook up to your TV, and then you would stick in memory cards from various brands of electronics, different types of memory cards. It handled up to 4 different types. And then with little keys on the top, you would go from one slide to the other, so to speak. You could pause it, because apparently it has some sort of preset type of slideshow setting in there. It had a remote control, which did not come with my purchase. And yeah, this is back before you could use Chromecast or use your phone to cast to your TV. It was the modern day slideshow, if you will. Instead of getting out the slide projector and the screen, you got this all hooked up to your television. And I will show you the top and the back and some other things in just a bit. But let's review some of these types of media that this device would use or would accept. If you look at the top, the SM, that stood for Smart Media. And Smart Media was a type of media that was developed by Toshiba. And it was almost proprietary to Toshiba devices, cameras and camcorders and such. Below that is the compact flash drive slot. And this is something that SanDisk developed back in the late 90s. This device, by the way, probably made in the either late 90s or early new millennium, like 2002 or something like that. But the compact flash drive was primarily used by Canon and Nikon for their cameras. So if you had that type of a compact flash drive, you could use this machine to view your pictures on the TV. Memory stick was right below that to the right. Memory sticks developed by Sony and used in various devices, primarily Sony products, beginning in the late 90s. And the last one's the Secure Digital, or SD drive. And that was made by SanDisk, Panasonic, and Toshiba. They all got together and developed that. That has lasted the tests of time, basically. That's really the only remaining type of drive that everybody uses in various devices. But it, had enough different slots to satisfy all the different types of drives that were available at the time. And here's the top of the box. Has the SanDisk logo and then the description. Below that, all these different little buttons. Power button. You could hit play to begin the slideshow. You could manually go from one to the other slide by previous and next. And then you could pause the whole thing by obviously hitting pause. And here on the back you had your 12-volt DC power plug. You have a couple of outputs. One is S-Video. That was developed back in the 80s, I believe, or even before that a little bit. That's been used for quite a few years on different video games and televisions and things like that. Video out, plain old RCA plug there. And on the far right you've got the switch that will allow you to use it on TVs that use the PAL system, which is primarily used in Europe, or the good old NTSC system, which we use in the good old US of A. Okay, let's plug a TV into it and see what happens. Okay, got my little Vizio TV plugged in, and I will turn the power on and see what happens. Okay, got the logo screen and it says no card. Well, let's go ahead and put a card in it then. Here's the SD card. I'll just stick that right in there. Little light goes on. And look at that. I've got pictures. And these are pictures, by the way, of some famous country music stars that were taken at a local music festival in northern Wisconsin. And these are not copyrighted photos. These are ones I took myself, so YouTube will approve, hopefully. But yeah, it kind of goes through at a pretty quick pace here. This is Carly Pierce, by the way, in case you're wondering. The formatting's a little different. It squeezes it, together to make the format fit. And I'm just watching it continue through here. Now we're looking at Cole Swindell. And it kind of does different effects as time goes by. It moves pretty fast. Not sure if there's a way you can change that. I'm assuming with the remote control you could probably slow it down or speed it up. I could pause it by hitting the button here. And now it's paused. As you can see, it says pause. I can now probably go back and forth. And now I'm doing it manually, it looks like. But if I hit pause again, will it begin again? Let's find out. Nope. I have to hit play probably, huh? There we go. Yeah, so it's pretty simple to use, obviously. Only thing I'm not real thrilled about is how fast it zips through all these photographs, but like I said, maybe you can control that on the remote control. This is low cache too, by the way. This goes back, I think, about 3-4 years ago. The quality of the picture, not bad, I guess. So this is what it does. It's the SanDisk SDV1R digital photo viewer for your TV. I put a couple of other files in here. One was an MP4, one was an MP3. These are all JPEGs. And from what I'm seeing right now, it probably skips right past them. Although we haven't hit the end of our photos yet. I think I put about 30 some pictures in here. So once we get back to Carly Pierce, maybe we'll see if there she is. No, it just goes right through them. It just ignores them, basically. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. If you have any comments, put them below. Be sure and subscribe to my channel and like the video if you liked it. And we'll have some more vintage TV and radio stuff. We'll go back to that next time around. Although I do have something here. I'll give you a little sneak preview here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is something I found recently. I'll be showing you that in more detail down the road. Thanks for watching.